Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing this evening?
Call now and find out if you qualify for a new special discount insurance policy for as little as $1 a day. You don't get these rates automatically. So call now and see if you qualify. But I heard I can now get a brand name area auto insurance coverage for as low as $1 a day. Yes, if you're 50 to 75 years old, you can qualify for brand name carriers like Progressive, Mutual, or Allstate by the special toll-free number for discount and rates as low as $1. You heard that right. Brand name quality auto insurance for as low as $1 a day. But you don't get these rates automatically. So call 800-814-0121.
How does it do that?
To see if you qualify. Call 800-814-0121. 800-814-0121. Your life, your hopes, your passions. These things are none of your business. Your internet hash, your favorite shoes. I mean, whatever you were searching for at 1:15 a.m., that's really none of our business. Life is private, and unlike other tech companies, we think your internet should be too. What kind of dog is that?
Oh, Lord, allergies.
Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Oh my gosh. Can't breathe.
For me, through him, I can message a licensed provider of authentic food. Like the email from a backbone 60-day money-back guarantee. Then him ships the CD to my door for free. I never knew it could be this easy to get my heart back. Now we can both be here every day. What your results for him? You go through
La, 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 la. Yeah, just a little bit. How are you, gorgeous? Ow. So, I was in his live all damn day today while he had it going this morning. Stupid ass fell asleep. I woke up and he was, I don't know, kept saying over and over again about I love y'all, I love y'all. And I was like, what the hell am I? So I'm outraged right now. I am pissed off. And I'm going to let you listen why if I can find did they take it down. Wait, it was in shorts. Come on. There we go. Come on. I know it was a short one. I didn't want to play nothing. What the hell? Hello, Margaret. Welcome in. Hello, Mark. Shush. No, it's just freaking allergies. I hate North Carolina for this reason. Hold on. So you said there. Come on. There's been a lot of action since they visited, and I only watch a couple of channels. So can I? Yeah, no, it was pretty much, I think, the end when I started to fall asleep. I don't sleep well at night, so I usually put on somebody that's live and I watch them. And if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. But what he was really talking about, I wasn't really interested in. Like, I didn't like the person he was talking about anyway. So anything to do with him, unless it has to do with the case, is all it. Oh yeah, the pollen is crazy here, and there is a lot to keep up with. It's very. I know, because I keep leaning on my darn laptop. So how is everybody's St. Patrick's Day going? Oh my goodness. I swear. People are going to start thinking that I do drugs. I'm sorry. I was all green today. Never mind yellow, but green. So, what are we thinking about? Oh, well, yeah, it is just another day. Just another day that I get to eat corned beef and cabbage. Like I only get it on St. Patrick's Day. So, for the rest of the year, that shit costs a lot of money. So that's a once a year thing, unless I find it on sale. I don't drink, so Coke you can't dye green. Yeah, I don't drink at all, so I like to have a glass of wine every now and then, but yeah, the only thing I like is just um hit the broccoli every now and then. So where are we standing with the AM and the AH conversation? Nope. Black Eyed Peas, no. Well, see, that's okay. So that's kind of like a Southern thing, but in North Carolina, they do some kind of pork, like ham hocks or uh, hog jaw. I think it's called Black Eyed Peas and well, it's not cabbage, but it's collard greens. I never heard of traditions like that because in New York we don't have a tradition for New Year's that I know of, and I grew up there for 18 years and never heard of anything. New Year's Day, I think we had like lasagna every year. So where are we at with that? Margaret, is he? I don't know. Like I said, I really wasn't. I listen, but I don't listen. I was in his chat this morning when he started going off on BK about not using his stuff anymore. And yeah, they have been. At least Allie. And to me, Andrew just started getting really shady. Now he's talking to Ernie. So that's kind of a backfall, not a foot forward, but a step back, like out of all the people you're going to talk to Ernie. But from what we understand, H is in the state's custody now. Not. I knew that. I remember him saying that he wasn't in foster care, he wasn't in juvie, he wasn't in jail, nothing like that. He was somewhere else safe. So I was thinking mental, but I guess no. Yeah, you. Oh shush! You ate the hell out of it. I don't want to hear it. I did eat the It's how you like it. That's why I gave you some juice. Shut up. You're always in the crossfire, honey, and that's because you're on both sides. It's not supposed to be crunchy and corned beef and cabbage, dummy. When they were good, you were good. Now that they're not good, I feel for you. Like he was not well from what I heard today. He was nice to you. Like I didn't hear him be mean to you. Do you still have the wrench over in Andrews? I really got to find that thing for you guys. Like, she was talking about everybody that's all support her. Oh my Lord, she pissed me off. If I can find it. It was a short one. It wasn't like a really long one. Ah, here it is. This Colette cold cases with Colette with a message to us people that support the Wells. Let's see. Good. Yeah, they TBI, and it was him. He messaged her while she was sitting, waiting on her mom to come.
And as after what's come out from Jose, you sicken me more. I'm not sure how it's actually possible. What is wrong with you all?
I'm gonna let you guys. It'll replay itself.
And then your friend info hats together, and you can act like a group of prize prats, because that's what you are. If anyone supports Don and Candace after what Jose has said, you all need your heads tested. And to all of you so-called content creators that support Don and Candace, something to say. This is a message to all of you, the Wells, especially the YouTube channels, the so-called content
still support Don and Candace come out from Jose.
You idiots still support Don and Candace after what's come out from Jose. You sicken me more than Don
I'm trying to
and
fix
Candace,
it.
and I'm not
And then
sure how that's actually possible. What on earth is wrong with you all? Maybe you should all get yourself 4 hats, and then you and Candace's idiot friend can all wear your stupid tinfoil hats together, and you can look like a prize prats, because that's what I think you are. If anyone still supports Don and Candace after what and
Wants food.
Hi.
Come on.
For all of you
all of you so-called content
creators
creators
that
that
support
support
Don
Don
and
and
Candace,
Candace,
I have one thing to say. This is a message.
It is Cold Cases with Colette. And I didn't put anybody in my thing. I'll go back and edit it to where I put this in there so I don't get in trouble for it. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I know that Michelle Walks did it, Brian Upchurch did it, but they didn't do it to where she's actually calling us out. Like, we're actually talking about the whole true crime, not just the Wells supporters. So, like, she's singling all of us out. And that kind of really ticked me off today when I saw that. I was like, oh my God. So I left her. I probably will get another thingy. Kind of left her not such a nice, pretty message to her. I'll get reported for it. Oh, you want me to play it again? Hold on.
You that support the Wells, especially the YouTube channels, the so-called content Don and Candace. If you idiots still support Don after what's come out from Jose, you sicken me more than Don. Sure how that's actually possible. What on earth is wrong with you all? Maybe you should all get yourself tinfoil hats, and then you and Candace and a friend can all wear your stupid tinfoil hats together, and you can look like a group of prize prats, because that's what I think you are. If anyone still supports us after what Jose has said, you all need your heads tested. And to all of you so-called content support Don and one thing to say.
I want to know what the red flags are.
This is a message to all of you that support.
Get in there, sir. Ava, no ma'am.
All right, give me 1 minute, y'all. So did you guys hear the Ryan Upchurch one? The one he for all the true crime community? that one. And I'm going to let you guys wet while I feed my dogs real quick. Turbo, what are you doing? All right, here we go. Come on, stupid. This isn't it. There it goes.
I don't know if I'm going to be covering any more crime channels out there that do crime stuff. I don't know how you do it. I feel like the community for this crime stuff is fucking chaos. And dude, I've been trying to shed light on the Summer Wells thing, so people know. Some is out there, people see her. That's what the Amber Alert's for. I'm not a fucking investigator. I'm informed so people know. I mean, I do have a lot of people saying, yo, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you? I do. And then when I do, motherfuckers who are also not private investigators will tell me how I'm not being a good private investigator. I mean, dude, just from talking about it yesterday with Chad and making that video, today there's multiple videos like, that's the wrong information. That's the wrong information. He doesn't know the right information. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You think I'm gonna be sitting here looking shit up if I already know? Mention Mr. Private Investigator out there. Look at the internet. Look how much false information's out there. I know y'all type your name in and scroll through the shit and seen people being like, inside the mind of this person involved in it. Let me tell you about it. And talking the spirit of Summer Wells and all this stupid shit. Yeah, it's hard to find real information, especially housing motherfuckers trying to money grab off this shit. I don't get paid from YouTube. I don't have my donos turned on during lives. I do this shit because I want to. So, crime community, instead of being jackass to somebody who has a platform of almost 3 million subscribers, and why don't you fucking tell me then, smart ass? Telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck, you don't either. If anyone knew what they were talking about, then it wouldn't even be a crime that needed to be solved. Now what? To find out about it, you see shit like the church is a cult, conspiracy theory, and it was for the Rome. And then a person from rural Tennessee that was raised in a holler his whole life says something like, well, then why didn't she hear the car pull up from down? He was like, don't you know, there's too many fucking trees in the way for the theory. Okay, we get it. Here's the thing. You can't expect somebody trying to shed light on this to know absolutely every single thing about it, especially when you type in Summer Wells case timeline, and there's video, all have different timelines, especially when the people who are actually involved in this case are having different timelines. I mean, the grandma, just today, her interview with the news changed the timeline. So, Mr. I'm correct about the timeline now, and it's fucking wrong. There are YouTubers and there are people who want to help these things. But people with big platforms are not gonna help with these things if they get on here, like, and help spread the word. And people who are also trying to, are like bashing another person for not knowing what they know. You're making the community toxic and shitty. If you're up to has 3,000 subscribers and your videos are getting 149 views, you can't expect me to know about what you. Another thing, a person who's like, oh, you this amount of followers to be on my page. So instead of you being an asshole and being like, he doesn't fucking know, he's a fucking idiot. Why can't you just be like, hey, let me jump on a live with you. I've been researching it for this much. This is what I know. And I know that you didn't know these things, which sheds more light on it with facts, because whoever that person is has been researching than me. So yeah, much all I gotta say about that.
Okay, so there we heard two different creators, one through music and one through the true community, both basically telling everybody off. One is just telling just the supporters off, and the other one is basically telling everybody covering the case off. And honestly, he isn't lying. Like, he is actually telling the truth. Like, instead of people trying to enlighten him on the stuff, instead, because he did watch stuff from the beginning of the case, like Christina Randall, love her to pieces. She's a great true crime podcaster. She did a few videos on it, on summer case. I wasn't too happy because, of course, it made the parents look like complete and utterly messed up people. But then harsh reality. I don't know who he is. I've never heard of that person before. And he listened to him. But he didn't go to, like, the ones that would know anything about her. Like, he can't tell me he didn't watch all these other podcasters talking about BK, how BK's so close with Candace. And when Don first got arrested, they had this love affair going on, which I don't know if it's still going on or not. That's what everybody says, which I know it's bullshit. But, that was one thing that was pissing me off as soon as Don went to jail. And then you just got so much bull malarkey going on. So I can see where he doesn't know the truth. He doesn't know the facts, because he is looking at the ones that are one-sided, and they're definitely not on the side that we go for. But on the Colette one, I couldn't help it. I wasn't nice. I don't like being a hateful person. But there was no call for, like, she had no room nor right to say that about any of us. I told her I didn't give a crap if she cared, if she thought worse of me. I really don't care. Like, she's one of the ones that are helping spread. But anyway, back to the drawing board. I know my lives are very boring here lately. I'm so Okay, so I do have some questions. Izzy, do you have some questions? Okay, so Jose and True were found dead together? And the other question is, so when they were talking about the 15-year-old was with the 12-year-old, they were always talking about True and that little girl, but not Hunter, not H and the little girl. I'm so confused on that. My phone. Damn it. So what do you think? Was I right on that, or did I get that backwards too? Oh, God. Oh, my feet kill me from standing up. What are you doing? The kitty's alone. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Hey, Mahogany. Oh.
You must stop.
Kitty. There we go. All right, well, I'm not locating anything new except for the stuff on Court TV. Burnt Toast is on. She's going over MGL, Princess, and BHB. That's all I see. Oh, wait. Full video from Hawkins County Sheriff. Oh, Ernie's on. Oh, Lord. Why is Ernie so sweeto? Nicolina's on too. Let's see what Predator has to say.
You did anything or had anything to do with it, I would make her. That's just me.
All them people want to go back to this. She's told 100.
I know she has, but I'm saying for
when you see a woman cry for 8 months straight and that.
Exactly. Son, I can imagine how much sleep you all have lost. You all lost tons of sleep over this year, and I understand that. It's hard. I understand that. But I don't know exactly what you're going through. I've never lost a child, bro. I couldn't imagine ever the pain that you all are suffering.
Yeah, I hear you, man. This sort of thing. She was my angel.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to be a smart ass.
I don't want to be a smart ass either, Don. Dude, we've had her fucking argues.
I'm just trying to explain it like this. I've never lost something so great in my entire life. The love that we had for each other, it was cheap. I've never in my life had someone love me like my daughter loved me. Ever. I loved her with all my heart. And I told her it was constantly how much I loved her. I always told her something I love you with all my heart. And I love her. And I don't understand why it happened. I don't.
Let me ask you a question, Don. Do you think your daughter's still alive?
I don't know. I wish that the thing, if it was some, and it's got to be a predator, only a predator would come up here and take our daughter. This is not going to be somebody like, oh, I love you so much, and I just want to save you from a bad situation. 90% of the time when someone takes from a girl or whatever, a boy even, maybe beat the fuck out of her, probably killed her. Let's be realistic. This ain't gonna be good. And because of all the pressure, YouTube and the TV shows and everything else, they probably wanted to get rid of the evidence and they probably killed her. I mean, let's be realistic.
So think about what he said. You know, they probably want to get rid of the evidence, so they probably killed her. He just painted you a picture, guys. I don't believe no parent that, I mean, I don't think, I know I could never say it. I could never say that, what he said. Never could. And after finding out from Jose that he just took Summer's little kitten and fed it to the dog, I don't put nothing past him. I don't put nothing past him at all.
Crazy.
Let's be realistic. He goes into being realistic. You hear the water in the background? Can you hear the water dripping? We planned that out. There's actually Tina's daughter was in the kitchen and had some water, and it was